All right, greetings, family. It's your man with the shades, and that's just how I do. It is what it is, right? And listen, have you ever heard of the crabs in the barrel syndrome? Where all the crabs are in the barrel, and each one is pulling the other one down because they're trying to get out. Have you ever asked yourself why they are in the barrel? Because that's not their natural habitat. So it's only right that they should want to get out of the barrel. You know. Now what it is that they're saying they're pulling the other one down, so no one gets out. They all end up staying in there, and they say that's how people are when you're trying to get ahead. Other people try to pull you down and keep you down there where they're at, or use you to get on top and to be able to get out of the condition that they're in. But what about this? Who put them in the barrel? That's the question you need to ask yourself, right? Because them wanting to get out of the barrel and doing everything that they can to get out is natural, because they know that they're not supposed to be in there, because that is not what their natural habitat. So the people that put them in the barrel or in the pot, what do? They push them down. They keep them down in that barrel, in that pot, and then what do? They seal it. They put a lid on it so that they cannot get out. That is the crab in the barrel. So not only will you have haters amongst you and under you trying to pull you down, you also will have haters above you who will try to keep you down because they don't want to see you rise. And one thing about people in general is that what? They don't respect the process. Few people respect the process because they don't understand the process. Only thing they do is respect the finished product. Oh, this person is famous. They're great. They're doing well. Let me give them what I have. Oh, you just like me. I'm not gonna give you anything. I'm not gonna help you get to the next point. They don't respect the process. Unless you're born with money and influence, because you have generational wealth, you have a starting point. And most people that's there at the finished product wasn't there from the start of the process. That's why you can't let the naysayers and haters detract you from your goals. Because you're doing this for you. You're not doing this for the world. You're not doing this for the acceptance of your peers. Your peers will accept you and respect you for the work that you do for yourself, because you are a benefit to yourself, and therefore you can be a benefit to them, because you put yourself through your hard work into getting to a point where you're doing better, and they say, hey, well, maybe you can help me in my process of wanting to do better or to get more. Respect the process for those of you who are feeling me, and don't let the naysayers and the detractors tell you anything else. I've had people come over here to my video about old boy, then took the topic, then deal with the fact that this man told some woman to spank her autistic child, or to have some strange man she would date sometime in the future to spank her autistic child. They're worried about how I use the word there in the caption of my title. They worry about how I'm texting back and forth with, the tens of people that are coming and making posts on my videos, and I'm engaging all of them. And I'm out here doing what I gotta do, making money, making run, stuff like that. I want to go this, you know. And they want to come over here and play academia with me from the ivory towers, but you can't do that because you don't make the rules on my channel. If you don't like what I say, how I say it, then hey, that's your business. Because I know you a hater. And why are you a hater? Because you are envious. How do I know you're envious, right? How do I know this? Because of the fact that you never made a point or an objection about the topic. You just came over to attack me about me using there, or me selling my book. That's what a book is for, to be sold. That what YouTube is partially for, to be able to sell your product or services to people. They want to try to keep you down so they can feel good about themselves. But you never keep me down. Because I don't play by your rules. I play by my own rules. I don't care how broken my English supposedly is or how broken my handwriting is. The point is the information effective? Can you take this information and go out here and do something with it to better your condition or better yourself? I had a guy come to me and tell me, say, hey man, I watch your videos for a while now. I had no idea. He said, man, I found them really inspirational. They really have helped me. I had a guy come to me recently and say, hey man, I've been watching stuff in AMS and stuff like that. And yeah, this stuff does work. But I said, man, I don't feel like myself. This is not who I want to be. This is not how I want to act. Bro, be yourself. Don't try to be what somebody else tell you to be or act like how somebody else tell you to act. Be yourself. And don't let nobody take you for a fool. That's all. So yeah, what I do and what I say is impactful. If I help one person, 2 people, 5 people, then I've done my job. And this is America. This is a capitalistic society. This is commerce. And I'm in the business of commerce, absolutely. But what I'm giving you has value. Why does it have value? Because I'm putting into practice the same things that I'm teaching, that I'm speaking on. I work for the largest retailer in the world. I understand the business perspective. I understand what the income statement is. I understand what a P&L statement is. See what I'm saying? I understand what a prospectus is. I understand these things. I read these things. I work for the bank. I know how a checking account functions. I know how a savings account functions. I know how the credit card functions. I do know something. I wasn't in mortgages, but I dealt a little bit with mortgages regarding financing, refinancing homes, and things of that nature. And that information is going to be on my Patreon. Yes. I've had the opportunity to fix my credit. I know how to structure a validation of debt letter. It ain't just about writing the letter, it's how you word it that makes it effective. And that's going to be my Patreon too. So if you don't like it, that's your business. If you want to subscribe to it, then that's your business as well. It's all good. Because I know you're a detractor, and I know there's envy that's making you come over here and say the things that you're saying. Because again, the topic that I spoke on, no one said anything about the topic, but tried to correct my grammar. But I don't care about that. I can't spell grammar. And I'm not encouraging people not to speak, proper grammar, have good diction and everything else, whatever. But hey, you're not gonna make that the whole of my existence or try to tear down what I'm doing. I'm not out here telling women to spank autistic children. You never hear that come out of my mouth. And one thing about the biggest YouTubers there are, especially among the black community, is that it ain't the fact that all their videos are just that great and just their content is just that swell and they're just changing and reforming communities and stuff like that. It's all just entertainment for the most part, mixed in with a little truth. And it's all contentious, adversarial, just videos, lives, interviews. Kevin Samuels controversial. Tariq Nasheed is controversial. Saad Nell is controversial. Thomas Sotomayor is controversial. Your biggest YouTubers, especially in the black community, are controversial. Because that what draws in the most views. If I spoke out against what I spoke out against, it garnered the most views. That's the key. I can keep doing controversial videos and hey, about different people and stuff like that and generate views. Or address topics that are controversial and generate views. But that's not my goal. That's not my purpose. Now, if I see something that I disagree with and I don't like, I will speak on it. I will speak on the topic. I don't speak on people personally or whatever. I don't do that. You never hear me, saying, "Hey, you know, making derogatory comments towards anybody." But I will address your topic if I choose to. That is my right. You know, but that is not my lane. You're not gonna hear me up here cussing and fussing and, you know, putting people down. I don't do that. I'm gonna do me some live streams too. You know, now if you try to get at me, I will get back at you. It ain't that kind of party. You think you'll come on my channel under my comments talking crazy or whatever? Then hey, I'm gonna give you a little bit of it back, but it'll always be respectful. You know, and I don't mind you expressing how you want. I don't mind you expressing what you want to express. But like I say, there are limits. If you come over here being disrespectful, cussing, using profanity, coming at me crazy, then I just say, just block you. You're not gonna do that because I don't do that to people. Even people that I'm in disagreement with, you're gonna respect me. I'm gonna respect you. If you try to get at me, I'm gonna come back at you. Within limits. Because you're gonna feel some kind of way more so than I'm gonna feel because I'm just immune to it. But you'll walk away from your tablet, your cell phone, whatever, mad. You know what I'm saying about what I say, because I just taking this, rip up what you say and just cast it to the wind. Cause I'm just that good at it. But yeah, man. Hey, to my people who are feeling me, stay focused, dream your dream, put your dreams on paper, get the knowledge behind the dream of how to do it, get the people that can help it come true, and then start working on it tirelessly until it happens. Get your hustle on, create multiple streams of income, even if it ain't but, hey, $100 here, $20 there, $500 here, man, it'll change your life. It'll make things a lot different. We're gonna talk about that more in up and coming videos. Things you can do to get your hustle on. Man, there's people out here making money, man. There's people out here that's ahead of the game. When this pandemic struck or whatever, hey, they open up accounts. They're importing goods from overseas, and they're putting it on Amazon. They're putting it on Shopify. And they're running these businesses out of their homes. A lot of this product that you're buying from Amazon are coming out of people's houses, not coming from the Amazon store or the Amazon warehouse. I'm giving you game. Because you can't really shop now, whatever. Stores are closing down, so everybody's online buying and selling. That's free game I just gave you. It don't take a lot to get into the game either. You set your own website up, which I have my website coming. I got my merchandise coming that I'm going to be putting on my website. Yes, I do. So hopefully you made it this far. Hopefully you take the advice I'm giving you and start doing your thing. Every time I sell a book, I do sell books. It's money in my pocket. And I hope that the information that I provide to you benefits you. Because it's real and it's concrete. It's about self-discipline. I cleaned up my credit. I'm not reckless with that anymore. I've learned my lesson with that. And it's made my situation and my condition a whole lot better. And back to the crabs in the barrel, right? You have to trust in God, trust in yourself, and then learn how to deal with people as they are and not for what you want them to be. Because people, man, I help. Dude who was in college with me, who said he was hungry. Me and my dad bought him groceries and went around there and fed him. Had my man call me on my birthday and stuff like that. And, I went over there. When I didn't go over there, I wired him some money because, hey, he said he was hurting on my birthday. At the time I really didn't have that to give, but I gave it anyway. And when I was at my lowest, family, I ain't never been this low in my life. A few years ago. Reached out to them same people, man. And they turned it back on me. said they couldn't help me, said they had their own situations going that they were going through. But your condition was better than my condition. And you didn't even call to check it back up on me within days, weeks, or months. So what I learned is to trust in God, trust in yourself, and keep your circle tight. Know who your friends are, know who your associates are, and know the difference between the two. Like my man from New York told me, with friends you will get fried in the end. Like my old millionaire white friend used to tell me, he said, Henry, he talked to me all the time. He said, Henry, let me tell you something. You only have three good friends or three real friends in your life. You can count your mom and daddy as two of them. Peace.